Hi Red Shawl community, my name is Sophia. I studied technical production in theater, and right now I'm working as a scenic carpenter and as a theater technician. And today I will be sharing with you how the theme mitigating risks relates to the field that I work in. So we're gonna have a bit of fun today, and we're gonna do a little what's in my tool bag. So the first tool that I want to share with you is the X-Acto knife, or utility knife, or Olfa knife. And this is actually the tool that you get most injured on in the shop. It's so small, but one little move can really hurt you. And just like any tool, whether it's a hand tool or power tool, you have to know how to use it well in order to do your job well. And it's the same thing with our bodies. We have to learn how to take care of our bodies properly in order to be great at our job. Always on my feet. It's a very physical job with a lot of heavy lifting. And the only way to do my job well so that I don't get hurt is if I take care of my body beforehand. So another challenge that I run into, no matter what workspace I step into, I'm always filled with doubts about myself. Sometimes I'm confused about the job that I'm doing, and sometimes I'm just uncertain of what step to take next. How to mitigate that risk? Ask questions. And just like the screwdriver that has many bits and many screw heads that can fit into this, everyone has a unique set of experiences and stories and advice and tips that they can give you, and you never know until you ask the question. Final tool that I want to share with you is the most used tool in the shop, which is the tape measure. And I keep this always by my side. When you're the only woman in the shop or the only person of color in your workspace, you might feel just drained and hopeless and underrepresented, and because no one else looks like you or no one else came before you to be that almost example. Way to combat that and a way to mitigate that risk is to surround yourself with community that will encourage you and that have already paved the way before you. Find some mentorship programs that are specifically catered for females in your industry. Growing that community is gonna help you in the long run. Growing that community is like making sure that the measurement, that first cut that you make is perfect, so that if you repeat that cut, you won't be repeating that same mistake. You've decided to sow that seed and invest in your community right at the start. Thank you so much for joining me in a tour of what's in my tool bag. I hope I helped you out and you learned a little something, and I'll see you next time.